Hi everyone, this is JamshedQureshi here, and in this video we will see how to use ngStyle directive in Angular. So let us first understand what is the difference between ngStyle and ngClass. So as the name refers, ngClass is a directive which is used to bind the classes, the CSS classes with our UI element, and ngStyle refers to individual CSS properties which we want to bind in our UI element. Say for example the background color or the font size or the font color or the background image, like this. So let's create a new component for this topic. We will go to our command line. We will create a new component for this. This is topic number 13. So we have our component created. Let's serve this application and move to our component. So we have it created over here. So in this example, we will see three different ways how we can bind ngStyle. And again, we will use the example of an e-commerce application. So let's create our variables first. So we will need a variable named is stock available. That would be a boolean, and we will set to true. In our UI, let's create a heading for the first type. We will create a div, and in this div we will check if the stock is available. Then we want to write stock is available, otherwise out of stock. And let's bind a bootstrap class for keeping our text to white. And here we can use ngStyle to bind the individual background color property for our UI element. Let's do that. And here we can use ternary operator within our ngStyle directive. Let's do that. Say we want to bind the background color property, so we will write the property name. And we will use ternary operator for that. Say we are checking is stock available, then it should be green, otherwise it should be red. So before saving, let's add this component to our app component file. We will copy the selector and we will go to app component file. We will replace this selector and let's save and see the output. So here it is. We can see the type 1 is reflecting stock is available and our background color has been made to green by binding our ngStyle directive, like here. So basically in ngStyle we have referred the background color property and we are checking if the stock is available, then it should be green, otherwise it should be red. So green and red are actually the colors we want to write. If we write something else over here, some random thing, then it won't work. Let's say we write here green S. We'll save it and see. You see, we are not able to see any background color. Now if we correct it to green and save it, it's working again. Let's have a look at the second type. We will copy this over here, and here we can directly refer to a variable in our component. Say for example we are writing here div color. Okay, we don't have this variable created. Let's do that. So we will create a variable called div color and we will give it a string value of the color which we want to bind. So we want to bind green color. So now that this div color variable has the value of green, and we are binding it to this background color property in ngStyle. So let's save and see the output. So you can see in type 2 as well we are getting the green color. Now what if we change the variable value to false? Let's do that. Let's save and see the output. You see the type 1 is reflecting the correct color, which is red, but type 2 is reflecting green color. Now why is that? That is because we have binded the color property to a variable, and this variable has the property of green irrespective of what the value of stock available variable is. So that you will have to keep in mind while using this type of binding. Now let's check the third type. Here we can directly call a function in our directive. Say for example we write get div color. So we will create this function in our component file. Let's write our logic for that. So we will check if the stock is available, then we want to return green because that would be the background color of the div, otherwise it should be red. So let's save this and see the output in our browser. You see the type 3 is returning out of stock as well as the red color. Let's change the value of his stock available variable, and this time it should be green. So here it is. So these are the three different ways we have seen how to bind our ngStyle values. That's it for this video, and if you would like to get the access to code, then you can refer to my blog which I have mentioned in the description, or you can access the Git repository. And if you like the video, then please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.